Hi, Taurus. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November and perhaps beyond in these general readings. Because remember, timing will be different for all of you. And also remember that some months your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in these readings. All that being said, Taurus, now on to your November 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Taurus, is Six of Swords, and Six of Swords could be moving from troubled shores to better shores. It could also be literally moving your residence or traveling, or going to another land to check out, where do I want to, maybe you're checking out somewhere you want to go move to. Or it could indicate like having to commute or a new commute for work. Some of you are wanting to go abroad and travel. But I don't know that you're doing it now. Some of you may, but I also hear July. So possibly in the month of July of 2022, but you could be making the arrangements or deciding that this is something you want to do now. You may be making the arrangements now. And you could be putting out good vibes or sending emails or messages to someone that you want to go visit at a distance. This could be a good friend to you, or it could be somebody you've made a strong connection with online and they don't live where you live. It could be, an old friend, an old relative, an old love, or somebody you've made a strong connection with. But I feel like you could be setting it up now, like putting the idea out there, the good vibe out there to do it. Some of you are going to be learning a new skill, and you possibly may have to travel a distance to go do it. Maybe you have to go overseas to do it. Or maybe it's just traveling in where you live, but it's not close by. Some of you have a family member that is buying a vacation house that you are going to go check out. or maybe you just, that's who you're deciding to go see. Some of you may even be doing some kind of research or analyzing about something that's going on in another country or region of the world. So some of you, you're doing some kind of research. It could be because of some things going on out in the world, and you may feel like, hey, I need updates and I need to know what's going on over there because I may be traveling there to visit or to study or to live, or you could have people that live there you're concerned about. You may even be doing some kind of research about a particular demographic or area because there's something you want to sell or something you're creating and you want to see how it would fly over there or to that demographic or to that area of the world. I feel like you're also understanding, Taurus, the machinations, if that's the right way to pronounce that, of the world, of things going on. Like what you need to navigate through to get to what you need to do. The mandates, the protocols, the laws, the legalities, the snags, the people you have to like avoid, and the people you have to deal with, and what kind of circumstances, like how you've got to bob and weave and navigate. You're getting real savvy about it and understanding it in the month of November of 2021. Now, the next card you have here is the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is an air sign person. This would be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an air sign, or if you're born on the Taurus, Gemini cusp. Pages can be children. They could also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can also be a messenger, and this Page of Swords would be a messenger about truth or wisdom and knowledge and information. This could be somebody that you're close to, one of your kids, or somebody else that's an air sign person that you're discovering or finding out there's things that they forgot to do, that they need to do. Maybe your kids didn't do fill paperwork out they were supposed to, or didn't finish a school project they were supposed to do, or didn't follow through some kind of protocols that they needed to follow through. You may also feel a little perplexed about this Page of Swords person in your life. You may feel like you don't understand the methods of the way they go about doing things, and you may feel that they do things to you that seem backwards. It may not seem backwards to them, but to you, you may feel like, I don't like the way they go about doing things, and they kind of do things in a backward fashion. You may think that about this air sign person that's in your life. They may be fixated on certain ideals and principles that you may not subscribe to or believe in. You may also feel that they get worked up over things that are small, that to you, you feel like they should just let it go. They may feel like you are hindering them or hampering their rights in some way. Like they may feel like you're trying to be too much of an authoritarian to them, or they don't, like you guys may not have the same beliefs about certain things, especially about things that are going on right now, where people are totally polarized with, they believe in getting this, but there's people that don't believe in getting it at all. And there's people that totally believe in the way things are going is all hunky-dory. And then there's other people that are like, it's falling to crap, and they don't believe in what's happening is good at all. So you may be going through those kind of odds, being at odds with this Page of Swords person. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. The next card you have in your reading, Taurus, is the Hermit. And this is spiritual guidance. Your spirit guides are lighting the way, showing you the path to go, watching you, guiding you, and protecting you. This could also be you taking a step back and getting a lay of the land, but your spirit guides are still going to protect you and show you the light in some way. In the month of November, do not be surprised if you receive a lot of insight and information in your dreams and when you're sleeping. I feel like your spirit guides are really trying to, for lack of a better word, really strongly communicate with you and give you downloads. And you may have felt like you've been oppressed by certain things, certain statuses, certain situations, and you may feel like It's like getting on your nerves. Like you may feel like you want to break free of that. Any restrictions. You may feel like you want to break free of whatever you feel has been restricting you. Some of you Tauruses may actually unearth some valuable information in November, which could be about how to bypass certain rules, regulations, which came up here in your Six of Swords card. So that's a semi-repeated message. So when the guides repeat things, you have to really pay attention to that message. There could also be other things that you're trying to like unravel in your life in November. It could be like financial difficulties, financial snags, any kind of financial problems. You may be like trying to unravel them in November. And I feel like your spirit guides are trying to like give you a wake-up call or like really alert you to say like, hey, Taurus, you're too boxed in. You know, don't get boxed in. Maybe you're getting boxed in by a relationship, a love relationship, or a job, or a marriage, or a living situation. You could be getting boxed in a living situation. You also have some things that have gotten so ingrained so deeply in you. It could be your beliefs. It could be patterns of behavior that my guides are saying Tauruses in November need to like shake the cobwebs out of their hair and out of their life. Wherever you've been like so entrenched, ingrained, boxed in, but I feel like it's gone on for a long time. This isn't like a recent thing. So this is some things that would have long-term patterns of behavior. The fourth card you have in your reading for November of 2021, Taurus, you have my favorite card. That's a minor arcana. Woo-hoo! Victory after a battle or truth being revealed, or could indicate love sometimes. This is Ace of Swords. Something that you needed to get approved finally gets approved. This could be a visa you tried to get approved for, or getting approved for a loan, getting approved for a mortgage, getting approved for something to do with school or your education. I don't know, something. You get approved for something. And if there was some kind of project or work that you were doing that you were really attacking it from all sides, you're going to win. You're going to come out like the victor in this situation. And some of you have this real strong determination and will in November where you're going to be like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to show you just what I'm made of. Like, I'm going to show you what I'm all about and what I'm made of. And, step back. Step back and hold on to your hat because here I come. So I feel that your will is going to be very strong. You're going to be very driven. You're going to really be... So any situation where you need to show what you're made of, maybe that's at your job, or maybe it's to apply for a new job, or maybe it's in a court situation, or legal battle, or I don't know, maybe there's people around you that you're like, they've kind of taken you for granted, or they haven't really acknowledged what you've been doing, or given you the credit where credit was due to you. You're going to be like, oh yeah, well, here, look out world, because here Taurus comes. That's what I feel here for you in November. if you tried to get any kind of part in a play or a job that you had many applicants that you were up against to try to get the job, I feel you're victorious here in something that you've been putting forward effort about. And if you tried to put any bid on anything, like property, house, something online, in an auction or whatever, I feel you're going to win. And, you know, Tauruses are usually very, very intelligent, I've found. And your intelligence, your wisdom, your knowledge is really going to shine. You're going to prove to not only yourself and those you know close to you, but the world of your, like, you're going to show your smarts, show your intelligence, prove yourself. Comes up here. But it's a general reading, Taurus, so I can't really pinpoint where exactly that's happening for you because it could be in a multitude of ways. So the last card in your reading is guess you're tiring yourself out from all that. I guess Tauruses need a rest after that Ace of Swords, because here you have Four of Swords. So Four of Swords is a pause, a resting phase, a meditative state, a recuperation from an illness. It could also indicate prayer. I do feel like you're going to capitalize on some downtime where you may actually be able to take a break, take a rest, go on vacation. It's possible here. If you put on any kind of event, or online or in person, you're going to be surprised about how many people showed up for it. Could be a party you throw, a wedding, a party, a gathering, an event that you plan. It could even be something online, a webinar, a seminar, a speech, a rally, a demonstration of some sort, whatever it is. I get you kind of surprised, like, wow, I'm really surprised how many people showed up for this event. More than what you expect. If any of you have had any issues with your kidneys, you may be taking a rest or a pause, like if you had kidney stones or if you had a kidney infection or anything to do with, if you have to go through dialysis or anything like that, like issues with your kidneys, but I don't feel like it's not conquerable or manageable. I just feel like you may be dealing with issues with your kidneys. For some of you know, but it does come up here for some of you Tauruses. Okay, my guides are talking, now I'm not a medical doctor, obviously, but I'm hearing wormwood. Do some research about what wormwood could do. I've done a cleanse in the past, and wormwood, I believe that's what it was called, was one of the ingredients. So you might, it was like a series of different things that you took in this cleanse that lasted for days. It wasn't like one-time thing. And I'm pretty sure it was called wormwood. That's coming up to me in this reading for you for some reason. I feel like you could benefit from natural medicine. I'm not putting down Western medicine because I do believe it has its place and helps. But for you, if you've been on any kind of treatment for anything, I don't care what it is, and you've been like, you get results, but then it doesn't seem to heal you all the way, or it just comes back, look into natural medicine if you have any kind of health conditions that have been bothering you. I would look into that because there might be some things that you could do on your own or treatments that you could take and do that might be really hugely beneficial to you. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you Tauruses for the month of November 2021 is the same gemstone that Cancer got, and you got chalcedony, and that's spelled Chalcedony. Chalcedony. People ask me how to spell that. And it is pronounced chalcedony, not chalcedony. It's chalcedony. And chalcedony is a nurturing stone. It promotes brotherhood and goodwill. It absorbs negative energy. It brings mind, body, emotions, and spirit into harmony. It instills feelings of benevolence and generosity. And when I say work with, use, or wear, I mean put it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra. When you are meditating, you could wear it as a beaded bracelet or sleep with it under your pillow or carry it in your pocket. And you always get the most energy of the stone when it touches your skin. It's going to really help you access your inner wisdom and also release negative energy for Tauruses to release it from you in November. If you have to do any kind of memorization where you need to recite things or rehearse anything you have to recite, it's going to really help you remember strongly. It is actually going to make you feel more in balance and more calm in November. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And if you like this video, please click like and share it with those with whom you may feel would benefit from my psychic readings. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, and please check to see that you're still subscribed, because sometimes I hear from viewers that YouTube has unsubscribed them. And click on that notification bell when you do subscribe so you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. Now, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you could get the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages and the most recent video series that I record. I always post those links down below in the description box. These video links are also available on my website, theluckymermaid.com, and you just go to that videos page and you can read what the topic of the reading is for, what divination tools I've used, and how long the predictions go out for. And you just click on the zodiac sign you want and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, in these videos, I focus on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools. The most recent video series I've recorded in the links down below is going to be, first off, my psychic crystal readings for November 2021 for each sign of the zodiac. When I stop each video and stop the recording for your sign, I then go on and do an extended reading in the crystal. So you might want to check that out. I also have October psychic crystal link down below also, because these predictions, as in the tarot cards, they can happen for people at different times because you don't all have the same birth chart. So timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. So my most recent video series I recorded after the, next in line to the crystal readings is my full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those predictions go out for 6 months. I pulled 4 tarot cards. The first card is what's ending for you. The second is what's beginning. The third card is your blessing. And the fourth card is what is your karmic lesson. Then I look into my crystal in the video, and then I go on to pull a Wisdom of Avalon oracle card for each sign, and a gemstone crystal for each zodiac sign to see what's the best gemstone crystal for you to work with where over the next 3 to 6 months. My Uranus retrograde in Taurus psychic tarot readings, they go from August of 2021 until January of 2022. The first card is what's your challenge during this Uranus retrograde in Taurus? What is the changes that will come for you? What's the blessings and what is the outcomes for you? Next, my 7-card Horseshoe psychic tarot spread, psychic tarot reading for each sign of the zodiac, where I used 7 cards, and the first card is going to be what's your past influences. Second card is what's your present, what's going on in the present. The third card will be hidden influences. The fourth card is obstacles. The fifth card is what is the outside influence affecting your sign. And the sixth card is suggestions from the spirit guides to solve some things going on or that would be helpful for you to know. And the seventh card is the outcome. My angels, ancestors, and ascended masters psychic oracle card readings for these changing times. I'm using 4 angel-based oracle cards in those readings, and I found them to be quite unique. Whenever I do angel cards, the messages are quite, I don't want to say they're totally different than the tarot, but they are, I don't know if I want to say bigger messages, or they deal with like a lot of different themes internally, what's going on in you, and maybe about your past psychologies or psychologies that are affecting you, what's to come. Many people have found them interesting, so you might as well, if you didn't check them out yet, you might want to. My Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings for 3 years from December of 2020 until March of 2023. So we're in the thick of this Saturn in Aquarius. So if you want to see how it affects your sun sign or your rising sign, you might want to check those out. My mid-year psychic tarot readings for 2021, those predictions are still happening. We're still in that time frame because I recorded them, I believe, in June, and they go until the end of this year of 2021. Also, my mid-year love update for 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings, those predictions, I think I did those in July, and they go out until, they definitely went until the end of this year, and I think in some of the signs, it even went a little bit past that. Now, if you, also my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions went out 12 to 18 months in time, and they go all the way, I believe, until November of 2023, or 2. Maybe it was November of 2022. And then my, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I usually do those in writing. Once in a while I'll do a video, but I prefer to write those. I do so many videos on YouTube and on Vimeo that I kind of like to be able to write down the predictions for a change. And they're usually 5 paragraphs long. Now, some people ask me, well, what sign is this for? If you feel compelled to go look at it, in those 5 paragraphs, there's a lot of messages and predictions in there. I believe for most people that go there, they find something resonates with them, maybe the whole entire message of that tarot card or crystal or oracle card that I've used, or parts of it make sense to them. So I hope you'll check those out. And I just want to say here, I know you guys are probably tired of me saying it, but I'm tired of it happening weekly. It's weekly. Sometimes it's daily. There is, I don't know if it's one account or a couple that are fraudulent, and they keep downloading my pictures on Instagram, and they keep making accounts that look exactly like they're me, and then they follow my followers on Instagram, and then they'll later on proceed to solicit you for a reading to see if you want a psychic reading. Please know this is not me. They have misspelled my name, or misspelled lucky, or mermaid, or added a dot, or an underscore, or some weird thing at the end of the thing. It's not me. I don't contact any of my followers on Instagram. I don't follow. I may follow one or two in the beginning, I think I did, but generally I don't follow my followers on Instagram, and I'm certainly not contacting anyone on social media to see if they would like a private reading. If you're getting a contact like that, you need to report them to Instagram and block them. I cannot do it because they block me, so I can't see them. So the only way it gets stopped and that you don't get scammed is if when it happens to you, you report this account and block them. I cannot answer everybody that DMs me. Many, many people DM me, and I appreciate it because then I know what's going on. But the problem is, if I can't see their account with my own eyes and go to it because they've blocked me, I can't report them. So please, please block and report them. I'm hoping one day this will stop. I seem to be on their radar for some reason. They really want to work over my followers. I don't know why, but you guys get really targeted from these fraudulent accounts. This is identity theft and fraud, and I'm really shocked that they can just keep getting away with it. I don't really know how to stop it. I've reported them when they don't block me, but when they block me, I can't. And I don't know. There's probably no legal recourse, or else they wouldn't keep doing it. So sorry to bring that up again, but it just keeps right on happening. So another thing I want to add here is thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. I do truly appreciate it. It does help a lot. And if you would like to donate to my channel, there is a donation link down below. All the video series I've mentioned in the description box. And if you want to make a donation, you can click on that, and it's connected to PayPal. So I hope you all have absolutely phenomenal energy and blessings that come to you this month of November 2021. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.